All right, hello and welcome to this third game of this morning and last game of the morning, as it is between Good News and Legacy Elite. Of course, Good News played their last game and lost. Let me find it here. Good News lost 46 to 33 against Community, and then Legacy Elite won the first game this morning against Suburban, 62 to 55. So we have a 0-1 team versus a 1-0 team, so we are going to find out what's going to happen here. Either Good News is going to get their first win, or Legacy is going to get their second win. So we are going to get ready to find out here in this third matchup of this Varsity Crusader Classic. Glad you are with us. And of course, thank you to everybody that's shown up here all around. As here we go. All right. Legacy Elite with the ball, throws it over there, 34 two-point shot, and that one's short, and rebounded by 10 of Good News. And he gives it to 5, and here comes Good News. There's 5 over there, 13, and gets intercepted in. Here comes Legacy Elite, and that one is good. 2-0. Sorry about that. 2-0 Legacy Elite. All right, inside the 3, outside 13, a 3, and that one is off and rebounded by Legacy Elite. And here he comes in stride, and they lost the ball, and that's going to be a foul on Good News, and 2 free throws. For the Legacy Elite player, number 34, Kason Masters. Masters. First free throw is up and through. 3-0. That one is off and rebounded by 3 of Good News, and here comes Good News down by 3. 1 over there, 12, and behind the arc, and throws it over there, 3, and that one inside, and 5 has it, and throws it out there, 13, able to make the drive. 2-point shot is short, rebounded by 21, and here is 2 for Community. For Legacy Elite. And that one's inside, and that passes it out 23, and now 34, 2-point shot, got it off the glass. 5-0, Legacy Elite. As we are over a minute into this first quarter. Third matchup of this morning and last matchup of the morning, and of course third matchup of the day. Now here's one for Good News. Up top, pass it over there, now up top 3. And 3, passes over, 1. 1 inside, 5. 13 with it, and throws it over there, and that one's tipped. Goes out of bounds, Good News ball. 4:59, first quarter. Legacy off to a early 5-0 lead. Here's one, and passes, and actually shoots it, and missed it. And here comes 23 of Legacy Elite. And that one a turnaround. That one just missed it. And here's 3 ahead. Here's 13. Can he score? No, he can't. And 2 grabs it for Legacy. And he throws it right there up top of 3. That one just in and out. And that will be a rebound, 13. And he's behind the 3-point arc. And throws it over there, 1. And pass it over to 13. There's 3. And gives it to 13. There's 5 and throws it inside. 3 off. And there's a rebound, 34. And here's 23, a three-point attempt, and it is good. Right through the net, 8-0. Here is one of good news. Was there right side, 10. And there's 1. And over there, 3. Puts it up, no. And rebound, 34 of Legacy Elite. Or 44 should I say. And that one steps into a 3 and knocks down a 3. 11-0, Legacy Elite here early, as Good News takes a timeout. All right, so obviously the head coach for Good News is Mr. Anthony Rivera. Now, Mr. Anthony Rivera, of course, is familiar with Suburban, and I know he's been here numerous of times. But just this past week, on Monday, he came to speak to us in chapel. And he was of course, he's been through a lot the last many months, and of course he's talked about losing his children, and just I really felt bad. I mean talking about what's going on with his wife, and just I know what they went through is very hard, and I'm glad to see him, of course, still doing what he does, and I know it's difficult, and of course I'm not going to talk about the different things that happen, but I just wanted to say thank you to to Coach Rivera for coming to speak to us in chapel, even though, and he was being honest himself that he didn't want to come preach, really. He didn't. And so I just wanted to put that out there and say a thank you to him, and I just want to, of course, for his family and everything they went through, and as that 3 is good. 14-0 Legacy Elite, but I just wanted to put that out there and say, Coach Rivera, I'm really sorry for everything that's going on, but I know this has obviously taught him and his wife and his family that he has, kids that he has, and a lot, and I did not know, and I didn't know anything about that until he talked about it on Monday, and so I mean I'm glad to see him here, and of course being a coach for the varsity boys of Good News, but I mean I'm just saying I know it's got to be tough for him. I know it is, and so anyway, I just want to. That shot is good. 16-0 Legacy Elite. But I just wanted to say that and tell him thank you for doing what he does, and for that. So, Brother Rivera and your family, you hang in there, and that one's stolen away and make it 18-0 Legacy Elite. But like I said, Brother Rivera and family, you guys hang in there and keep moving along, and I know the Lord will keep you all together, and that 3 is good. But I just wanted to say all that and just give him credit for still being here today. One is short. I know it's tough for him. I've never been through anything that he's experienced yet in my life. I've never been anything like he has. I mean, as that one is up and short. But losing 2 children, that one's 3 is good. I just couldn't imagine though. I mean, I just couldn't imagine. Like, wow. I couldn't imagine. So once again, Coach Rivera and family, I'll make sure to continue. I'll make sure to keep you in my prayers, and as all of you keep going along. As that three is no good at the buzzer, as Legacy Elite with an 18-point advantage, make that 17-point advantage. So, no, yeah, that's right. It's 18. It was 18. So 18-point advantage as we go to the second quarter. But I'll say it one more time and move on from it. But once again, Coach Vera and family, I just want to put it out there and say, I'll make sure to keep you in my prayers, and as obviously what happened just not too long ago, and I I feel for you, but also want to credit you to keep doing what you're doing. Okay. All right. I'll come right back to start the second quarter. One for good news. Here's it out there, 10, and that one is good. There's a three. Good news has scored two 3-pointers in this game. It is 21-6, of course, in favor of Legacy Elite. As that one is thrown away for good news, and here they come, number 5 in the paint, and that will be a travel, and will go to Legacy Elite. All right, Legacy Elite with the ball. 23, and there's 5. 23 up top, throws over there, 21, wide open, and knocks down a 3 to make it 24-6. Here's 5 in the paint, pass it out there, 13, and gives it over there to 1. And that one will be off, and here is a Legacy with the ball, and that will be a travel. 5:27 in the second quarter. All right, good news, down by 18 points. There's 1 over there, 10. 1 out with it. That one off the hands and out of bounds, going to Good News. Fourth 35 and counting as we move through the second quarter. There's a basket. Yeah, I love the crowd reaction. 24-8. Yes, that will be an inbound pass for Legacy. There's 20, pass it out there, 3. And that will be tipped and right back with Legacy Elite. Here's 2. Throws it over there. Inside 20, and that one is going to drop in. Legacy Elite really has looked good today. (26-8). That one is off. I was talking to somebody just before I came up here, and of course he's for community. That one is up and in, 28-8. And I asked him who he thought was going to win this game, and he said Legacy Elite would run away with it. And of course, Good News, one of Good News' best players, of course, number 1. Of course, last game he was being beaten up, like with that injury back in the first quarter, and just after that, yeah, as we were talking about, didn't look the same, and I agree with him, and of course, and also playing on a back-to-back, and after, that's kind of tough, but and you're playing a team that has gotten rest since the first game, so of course, everything comes into play here, but that doesn't mean you can't win. It just, it just depends on the strength of the team and all of that. But yeah, so as that 3 is off the left part of the rim and saved, and Good News is going to come away with that. How about it? Under 2 minutes left before halftime. And here's 3 with the ball, gets inside, and will be a foul on Legacy Elite. But yes, the guy I was talking to, he is right on target. And that one gets away from Good News, and Legacy Elite picks it up, number 2. And that one gets inside. That's one no good. And on the ground now, and like, good grief, like 3 of them there. Like, that was nice. That was very nice of number 3 to help him up. I like that move very well. As timeout looked to be called by either Good News or Legacy Elite, but of course, nonetheless, of course, it's a 20-point game, so a minute 23 before halftime. I think I said, like, either in the first game or maybe in the second game. I don't know. Maybe I said it in both, but I know, like, in the first game. But was about going over lineups at halftime. So this time around, I am not going to go over any lineups. But the next time, one of these two, when it gets to the of course I went over it all the first time for all the teams, but since we're getting to the second time around, I'm not going to go over the lineups for the second time around. But of course I'm changing from what I said on the first game, but I will go over the lineups just the third time around after. Okay, but I won't go over lineups at halftime this time. Okay, of course the third time around for everybody, and then of course for the championship. As we are getting towards the end of the morning here, afternoon is coming soon on this Saturday. That one is inside, and that will be a tie-up, and we'll go to good news. Of course, tipped out of bounds. That one is thrown in, and good catch. Able to bring it to the front court. Here's 3 with their right corner 20, and gets it to 3. And there's 2. And inside, 20, outside. And here's 2, under 30 seconds left. And that one's intercepted. Good job by 33 of good news. And here's 3. Gives it over to 11. And in the corner, 3, under 7, 6, 2-point shot short. And that one up in the air was 3, 2, 1. 2 puts it up, and that's going to be a foul as it is just about halftime. 0.4 seconds left. 2 free throws coming for Legacy Elite number 2. And his name is Zane Nair. Nair. Free throw good. 29-8. That one is short. And it is halftime. Well, the Legacy Elite Skyhawks lead the Good News Defenders 29-8 at the half. All right, well, both teams will go where they need to be, or either just stay around here or all right, well, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go any lineups for you as we get ready for the second half here pretty soon. All right, be back with you for the second half. Okay. All right, welcome back here to the second half. We have the third quarter for you. Legacy lead up 29-8 as we are just about done in this morning. Just about done in this morning. And of course, this being the third game, so as Good News starts with it, and here we are off and rolling in the second half. And here's one, gives it in the paint to 3, and outside to 10, and throws it over there up top 1, and throws it over there 13, and gives it to 1, and a travel going to Legacy Elite. That one is a 3, that one just off. And here comes Good News off the rebound. Here, and that will be inside for the layup. 29-10. Wide open for a 3, 34, and swish. 32-10. Hey, does it? I'm gonna ask this. Does anybody else put Chick-fil-A on here? I can just tell it to the Carters and they'll go get it for you. I'm just kidding. But I'm so thankful for them. As it sounds like I'm gonna be getting my Chick-fil-A again. So I'm happy about that. As that is a 2-point basket for Legacy Elite, 34-10. Just ask the Carters; they'll get anything for you. Of course, I was just kidding about that, but you know, I'm really am thankful. They go to my church, and I'm very thankful for the times I've had, these tournament days, and going back to last year, this year, and all of it. I'm so thankful. I really am. And here's 2, and a paint drive, and no good. Rebound 5, Good News. And he gets it over to 1. And here's 1 behind the arc. As that is a 3, and that one is short. As I will be thankful when I do have my lunch. Of course, I will be very thankful for that because it would energize me back up for the afternoon games. That's why I'm so thankful for all these good people who they take care of me. So I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed all around. It's what you call good living up here. Good living. That one a 3 again. That one this time no good. And here comes 1 for Good News, and that one will. Of course, there's some of the varsity boys over there for Suburban. Yeah, very nice job of Wade. Yep. 3:56 left in this third quarter. Levin with the ball for the Good News defenders, and here's 33. Pass over there at top to 21. In the paint, 2-point shot, no. And rebound 34. 34 open again, throws it over and over there. And 44 gives it to 2. And that one is a 2-pointer, and that one is just off. Offensive rebound, no. And here's 11 on the run, step back, and that one is good. Nicely done. 34-12. Well, obviously the first 2 games were relatively close, and obviously this one, is that counted as a foul? As I getting ready to say, of course, the first 2 games of the morning were relatively close. Obviously, this one not too much. As I remember, Legacy lead started off 11-0, and it's pretty much. Of course, that free throw is off. Under 3 minutes in this third quarter. That one is just in and out. That one short. Got it back, though, and that one missed it again. $21 for the ball for Good News. Gets into 11 inside. And that will be a timeout for Coach Rivera and defenders. $36-12. 1:49 left of the third. And I'll be right back after this timeout. And now, before I do, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on this Saturday, January 28th, 2023. Hope you had a wonderful morning, and I'm looking forward to a great afternoon with you, with the games we have and all of that. Be right back after this timeout. Thank you for watching. Okay, back out of the timeout. Minute 49 of this third quarter. And 11. Travel. And we'll go to Legacy Elite. That 3 is up, and it is way short. That 3 is off. There you go. Good defense, and can't grab it. Goes out of bounds. Legacy ball. 58.5 seconds left of the third. Shot is in and out. Good News comes down with it, trying to throw it across, and does. And in the paint, good block by Legacy. Could have taken in the paint there, but of course passed it out. Coming up on 5 seconds. 4, 3, puts it up, short. Third quarter is over. All right, fourth quarter is coming your way next. Legacy Elite 36, Good News 12. Be right back. Well, fourth quarter is upon us, and you see the score, Legacy 36, Good News 12. Good job of somebody to save it, and out of bounds. That one will be out of bounds, and will go to Legacy Elite. Two over there, 5, inside 20. That one's short, rebound 33, and gives it to 1. Here he comes, he lost it, right to Legacy. Like, ball bounced, like, where did it go? 21 to paint. Stay with Legacy. Almost a minute played. Online, but not good. And stay right there with Legacy. Sorry about that. First, that 3 was off the mark. .540 left of this game. 36-14 after that 2-point basket. Nice three made, 39-14. Good job, 39-16. Out of bounds, stay right here with Legacy. Inside, that's no good. $11 for Good News. That three is off. Out of bounds. Legacy Elite ball, 3:23. That's a good block for Good News. But then they almost turned it over. Of course, they got it back and throws it. Now they do turn it over. 2:44 to play in this fourth quarter. Thank you so much. No problem. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, my lunch has arrived, so I'm so happy about that because I will get to eat it once this game is over. Of course, thank you for Mr. Carter and that one is good off the glass, 41-16. Are they going to count the basket? Okay, no. No basket. Of course, get it out. Under 2 minutes left. At 3. Off the backboard. First one off. 1:30 left. Second one in there. 42-16, Legacy Elite. Nice move and a score, 44-16. Coming up on 10 seconds. Why we were doing that when there's under 10 seconds left, I have no idea. But now I have 2 lunches. Hey, my buddy Nick Franklin, he brought me Chick-fil-A too, so now I have 2 lunches to eat. So I'm happy about that. Hey, I can eat one now and save the other one for later. If that one sails over, and that is the ball game for this time. 45-16 is the final score. So Legacy Elite gets their second win on the day, so they're 2-0, and Good News gets drops their second one today, so now they're 0-2. So once again, final score: Legacy Elite 45, Good News 16. And here come our varsity boys of Suburban out there. All right, so they put 15 minutes up there before the next game. So the next game is supposed to start at 1 o'clock, but looks like it's going to get going a little bit sooner than that. So all right, so coming up next, under 14:20, we have Suburban versus Community, and that will be the fourth game, and of course the very first start of the game for the afternoon, as we're just into the afternoon. So Suburban and Community coming up next, and I will be back with you. I will be ready for that one as we get going. All right, so Suburban Community next. Matthew Fox saying goodbye for the time being, and I'll talk to you real soon.